what are your top 12 most badass anime characters of all time?
I am a Saiyan that was raised on planet Earth. I will not let you destroy my world!
What is your top 12 most badass anime characters of all time? Share with me right now in the comment section below, as I'll be telling you guys my top 12 favorite most badass anime characters of all time. Now pretty much this list includes both male and female anime. So inside your list you can include male and female, or you can give me a male list or female list, but this is a male and female badass character which I have inside this list. I try to do 10, but there's just so much badass character out there, so I end up doing 12. So everybody, after the discussion I want you to share with me what do you guys think and if you like my list. So everybody, let's get to my list. We got Kenshin Himura from Rurouni Kenshin. Now Himura Kenshin, if you guys have not seen Rurouni Kenshin, he's by far the best samurai anime character of all time, and pretty much he ended the terror that Shishio brought. But what makes Kenshin so amazing is that whenever he's fighting someone and he finds out that he can't handle them, out of nowhere his killer instinct comes out, which makes him have gold eyes, and that's known as his
Become a manslayer once again!
killer form he used to be before. And each time he gets that form out, you know you're pretty much done. Now this was really hard to decide, so I decided to make this a 2-in-1, and that is Zoro and Sanji. Zoro and Sanji are by far the two most badass characters in One Piece. Zoro is known as the swordsmanship, and Sanji is known as the black leg Sanji. He attacks everybody with his leg, while Zoro attacks them with their sword. And if you've seen One Piece, you would agree with me that these two characters are by far the most badass character in One Piece, and that's why I added them to my list, because you have to have them inside your list. We got BK201, aka Hey from Darker Than Black. If you've seen Dark and Black, then you would know what I'm talking about. Hey may seem like an ordinary man, but when he puts on his mask, BK201, he is serious as hell and he gets the job done. When he has a mask on, you do not want to mess with him. He's by far one of the most skillfulest and one of the best contractor out there. And he's different from all other contractors, which makes him a special contractor, but when it comes to a battle and you piss Hey off, you're pretty much done.
Volt weapon, deploy.
Now we got the untouchable queen, aka Satellizer L. Bridget from Freezing. Now Satellizer L. Bridget was once known as a girl who was the untouchable queen because she had a bad past, and because of that she did not want anyone to touch her. Whoever touched her by the arm or anything, she would knock them out, and she was pretty much a very ruthless woman. But until she met Kazuha Aoi, she became a different person and she became more of an open woman. She started communicating with other women, but when you challenge Satellizer one-on-one battle, you're pretty much messed, because Satellizer never gives up, and that's why she's in this list, because she's one of my favorite female anime characters of all time, and she is a badass. Mikasa Ackerman. Mikasa is by far the most powerful woman when it comes to Attack on Titan. Out of all the women out there inside Attack on Titan, they're very soft and they're very scared of the Titan, except for Mikasa. She's different, and it's the reason why she's so special.
If I can't beat them, then I die. But if I win, I live.
She does not fear these Titans one bit, and she gets the job done. And when you mess with Mikasa, you do not want to mess with her blade, as she will carve you up into pieces. And Mikasa will definitely get the job done when it comes to slaying Titan. We got another character of Attack on Titan, that is Levi. Levi is probably one of the most strongest human characters inside Attack on Titan. One thing I really like about Levi is that he's always serious. You never see the guy smile. He's most of the time serious. That's one thing we like about these badass characters, that they're very serious, and that's definitely fits Levi's role.
What I tell you about trying to take her down.
That's why I added Levi to be on my list. We got Sesshomaru from Inuyasha. Now Sesshomaru is probably the only badass character inside Inuyasha. Inuyasha himself isn't as much as compared to Sesshomaru. Sesshomaru is his older brother, and pretty much he's the guy I never once saw smile. He never smiles inside the show. He's always serious.
Shut your mouth or I'll kill you.
That's gonna make him a badass, is because he's always serious, and when he has to get the job done, he does it Even if it's being ruthless, he doesn't care. He will go kill you if you mess with Shishome.
Inside this castle, wait 100 monsters. I choose to challenge all of them.
We got the most badass female character, not just female, overall character inside Fairy Tail, and that is Titania Urza Scarlet. Now Urza Scarlet is by far one of the most powerful wizards inside Fairy Tail, and when it comes to females, she is the strongest female wizard inside Fairy Tail. No one can mess with Urza. She's very serious, but at the same time, she's a very open person. She likes romance, she likes cake, but when you mess with Urza, you will get beat. One thing I really like about Urza is that she never gives up and that she uses her friends as a motivation to get stronger. Because she said herself that her comrades are the thing that makes her stronger and make her become a stronger being. That's one thing I really like about Urza, and that's why she's one of my second favorite anime characters of all time. I definitely have to give Urza a thumbs up, and that's why she made my list, because no one else is more badass than Urza inside Fairy Tail, and she is, after all, Urza Scarlet. We got Madara Uchiha from Naruto Shippuden. Now, for those who see Naruto Shippuden, you know what I'm talking about. Madara is by far one of the most powerful ninja inside Naruto, and when he came back from the dead, you do not want to mess with Madara. This guy pretty much was the best villain inside Naruto. No other villain could beat Madara when it comes to Naruto, and when he comes out for battle, you know you're screwed, because this guy will handle you in less than a second. Itachi Uchiha from Naruto Shippuden. Now, we all know that Itachi has been through a lot in his life. He had a bad past, he had to slay his entire Uchiha clan, but that still didn't stop him from being who he is. Itachi is a very serious person, but inside he's a very nice guy. But when he needs to get serious, he's serious. He's the first Uchiha to ever create the Amaterasu, and pretty much when you fight Itachi, he is very skillful, so he will handle you. And what makes him a badass is that this guy is always serious. We never saw him smile until when he died.
Die, Amaterasu.
That's why if you make this list, you have to have Itachi Uchiha inside your top 10 badass anime characters.
With your ability, you will find it impossible to make me fall on even one knee. Bankai, Scatter. Senbon Zakura, Kageyoshi.
Akio Kuchiki. He is by far one of my favorite characters from Bleach, and Akio pretty much had a nice character development. And when you first saw Akio, he was known as a villain. Later on, he becomes more of a nice person. But whenever you mess with Akio and he takes out his Senbon Zakura, you're messed up. Especially when he says,
Bankai.
You're done. You're done. And that's why I added Akio Kuchiki inside my list, because he is by far the most badass character inside Bleach, and he is the second most badass character when it comes to anime. Now, are you ready for my number one?
I'm ready. Show me what you've got.
Now, a lot of you guys said yes, I know what's going to be his number one, but I'm not talking about just Goku. There's a specific form for Goku that makes him a badass, and that form is Super Saiyan 3.
Fight me if you're ready to die.
Out of all the characters I mentioned right now, they are badass, but compared to Super Saiyan 3, when it comes to look, no one beats Super Saiyan 3, because that look in his face. And what makes him so awesome is he has long hair with only one bang sticking out. Out of all the form that Goku has, Super Saiyan 1 is pretty awesome, Super Saiyan 2 is epic, Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan God are epic, but Super Saiyan 3 is the most badass looking form. Like, when it comes out, this is epic. One thing I like about Super Saiyan 3 is that his voice becomes even deeper, and that's really awesome, the way how Akira decided to make Super Saiyan 3 look. So that is why I added Super Saiyan 3 Goku to be my list, because out of all the characters I mentioned, he has the most badass look in his Super Saiyan 3 form. That is my list of my top 12 most badass anime characters of all time. Let me know in the comment section below if you like my list. And if you have a list, please share with me. Share with me your top 10, your top 11, top 12, or even, top 5, or even top 3. It doesn't matter. Just share with me something so I'll know what is your taste when it comes to badass anime characters. There are a lot of anime characters out there who are badass. For example, we got Ogumi from Code Breaker, but I had to break down just to 12 because, to be fair, for this video, we need only 12 characters. And not a lot of people do top 12 when it comes to badass character. If you go on YouTube, they all do top 10, so that's why I decided to make it different by doing top 12. And you could share either male list or female list. Mine was a both male and female list. But if you wanted to share with the one gender, go ahead. I'd like to hear your opinion on what you think. And this is all opinion based, so no one should judge anyone based on their opinion. So that is all for today, people. Stay tuned for my next anime discussion list, as I will be having a lot more anime discussion coming up. For example, my top 10 favorite anime series, short anime, long anime, my top 10 favorite female anime characters and male anime characters. So stay tuned for that. If there's anything like about this video, what we're going to talk about, please give me a like. That would be amazing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I will greatly appreciate that, everyone. I'm GokuT23. As always, people, have an insane day.